So this was a pretty normal game up until the end. I end up breaking Aqua Bed and finaling him at the same exact time Green breaks Pink Bed and finals him. And when I see that, I rush across middle to get over here and kill Green before he can get back to middle and get emeralds. The plan is to kill him, grab the emeralds, kill him one more time, go get a second pearl, and then we'll end the game. I don't like to pearl in and get somebody's bed unless I got a pearl to get out with. But right here, he's like, you're cringe as fuck. And I have not even shot an arrow in his direction this entire game. He just saw the bow and said that. Now, that's not all that toxic. I get worse than that in almost every single solos game I play, so it's not a big deal. So I just sit here and wait for him to make his move. He eventually fireball boost. I hit him, but I don't get a kill or anything from it. And he tries to pillar up a couple times. I just shoot him back down, and we're in like a bit of a stalemate. So I jump down there and just bow spam him to death. Now I'm going to have to run back to middle, grab all the emeralds, kill him one more time, go buy my pearl, making sure I leave no emeralds in middle for him to grab, and then I was just going to win the game. But as I'm going to middle, he's like, bro, actually, fuck you. So now I'm thinking, okay, this guy is no real threat to me. I mean, I haven't seen any reason to be worried about him. I have better gear, and I have better position. If he wants to get toxic, I can kind of make his game miserable from here on out, and I can extend it. So that's what I'm going to do. I mean, if you want to get toxic with me, you're not going to bother me, but there's a good chance I'm going to bother you. Because I don't really care if I win or lose, and I don't really like to drag these games out like this, but, you know, if somebody's going to be toxic to me, I do get a lot of shits and giggles out of making their life miserable. I'll be honest. And after I killed him right there, of course, he gets toxic again. He's like, fuck you, what's wrong with you? And that isn't the only time he said fuck you. It's like his favorite go-to saying. And the thing that hurts me right here is not that he misgenders me, it's just that he misstars me. Man, I got a lot more than 300 stars. But yeah, I mean, if you're going to be toxic, I just ask that you get a little more creative than just saying fuck you like 90% of the time when you are toxic. At least make it entertaining for me to read, okay? That's all I ask. But anyways, once I go spend a whole bunch of emeralds after I like killed him a few times, he comes at me, I give him a little double tap, and I'm like, you know what? That's probably the thing that's going to make him rage even more. Let's start trick shotting him a little bit. So we got him one double tap already, and he's not happy. So he's going to try to come to middle again. Oh, and now he called me a bitch. He's expanding his vocabulary. And I give him another little double tap. And it was kind of great how this worked out, because a lot of the times when he'd say something really toxic, instant karma would come in the form of a double tap. And he's like, you know what, buddy? What? Fuck you? That's my guess. Fuck you? Yep, fuck you. Man, very predictable. But at one point he's like, nice aim with your bow, and he laughs. But you know what? He was hiding behind a wall when I was missing a couple shots. And so he's like mocking my aim because I couldn't hit him through a wall. So next time he comes back up, I miss a couple more. But then we get a ding. Then we get another double tap. So this guy is using up a lot of my arrows just from the double taps alone. There's another one. And it was fun making this guy rage. I'm having a blast. Too much of a bitch to even type in chat is what he says now. So, ding. Come on, give the ding. There it is. There's the dong. There goes the ding dong. Oh, and he drops the C word. So, yeah. I'm glad I can help this guy by expanding his vocabulary so much. He's already learned 2 new curses. Or at least, you know, he's learned to use them instead of just the same old fuck you over and over again. But eventually he makes enough of a bridge to get the middle somewhat easy. So I figured it was time to get rid of the bed. But I did make sure to run around and take all the emeralds first, so he has nothing. And I'm going to grab this so I can get a few more arrows. Then we go back to kill him. Playtime is over. As much as I've enjoyed making this guy rage, it's time to end it. And where is he? Where is he? Here he comes. And then, I only say this when people get toxic to me. I give them the GG and then the get good kid. Just so he rages a little bit more as I'm going to hub. But you would think that's the end of the story. But no, wait, there's more. Because later on, I was on Discord, and I don't know, maybe 15, 20 minutes later, I see I get a friend notification. I just look at it and ignore it. I didn't put together that was the same name that was in that game. But then I see I got a ping in the Bed Wars Discord, and it's the same guy. He's like, bro, I was the guy that you used the stupid fucking bow on for like 10, 15 minutes. I hope you know you made me break my fucking monitor. Truly, fuck you. You have 3,600 stars, and you decide to bow me like a little bitch. Fuck you. And then he edited this at some point, so I don't know if the sorry part came later after we had talked a while or not. But either way, this was clearly meant to make me feel guilty or bad about the situation a little bit, and it did not work at all because I found this just as hilarious as what was going on in the game, and I looked at it as an opportunity to make him rage more. And I respond back, best part about it is I was going to break your bed and win after I got a second pearl, but you got toxic before I did much of anything, so I decided you needed to be killed. A lot. And he responds, bro, I didn't just randomly get toxic. You used one of the most toxic strats in the game, and it just made me really mad. It was entirely your fault. Why are you 3,600 stars and using a punch bow? My fault. He broke his monitor, okay? And I respond, yes, using an item you're meant to use. Very toxic. And he responds, bro, fuck you. You knew what you were doing. Now my monitor is broken. After that, we go back and forth for a while, and he's saying I'm really bad at the game and have no skill, and that doesn't bother me because I say I'm bad in a lot of my videos. I don't claim to be a highly skilled player, and I tell him to try again if he's trying to offend me. And I tell him, hey, my monitor still works though. That's cool. That, of course, set him off a bit. But then I tell him you need to look on the bright side. You'll remember that game more than you'll remember most. You got beat by someone who can't melee, has terrible movement skills, and according to you, bad game sense. There's only one direction to go for you now. Because once you hit rock bottom, you can only go up. And it wasn't too much longer where he responds with, to be honest, I'm sorry for all this stupid shit I've been saying. I'm just mad that I'm bad at the game and I was already having a bad day. You just rubbed me the wrong way and I lost it. I think I have a lot of pent-up anger. And I took that as a pretty sincere apology, so I respond with, no problem, but you should never get mad at anyone who's playing the game and not breaking any rules. I don't use the bow to annoy anyone, it's just how I play. However, I sure as heck try to annoy people for shits and giggles when they get toxic. And I also respond with, also, hope your day improves. And so it kind of has a happy ending. He seems cool, I seem cool. He's like, thanks man, I'm sorry again. So no hard feelings, and yeah, GG.